Hi everybody, hello, hello. Oh, where am I? Here. Firstly, let me apologise for yesterday's video, which cut you off when I was in my prime. We didn't get to see all that I did, although, to be honest, I was just making 2 tags, so saved you having to watch that. And today we're just going to continue with the Flippy Flappy project, a little bit at a time, and hopefully then you can keep up if you want to. So let's get cracking. Here we go. So this is the bit that you didn't see yesterday. It's this Flippy Flappy bit, and you saw me do everything else apart from select the paper I was using, which is this stripy one, and literally put them in there. That's all there was to it. So yeah, you didn't miss a lot. I just put black twine through there and stuck a little black and white label from the book in there. So that flips up. Then we've got our page here with the sticker on, the pocket and the big journaling card. And here is the belly band with the lovely big journaling card behind it. And these gorgeous ink-stained flowers, which we'll have a go at today for somewhere else. And then as you flip that into this is the middle of the 12 by 12. This is a project I did before in the ideas book, so I don't necessarily think you need to see me do it again. I've just taken a piece here that was 4.5, scored a half and stuck it down, put some washi over the top, and of course I've covered that with the collage paper that we had. This page we're not onto yet, so don't worry about that yet. So we've got this Flippy Flappy here. And I'll just briefly show you what I do to get extra journaling in there. So just up to there, and let's mark the top, which is there, and trim that off. I've been busy today with the other one, the first one that I'm making, which I've got to do before I can do this, because otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. It could be argued I don't really know what I'm doing anyway. You could argue that, but please don't, it would upset me. Right, I'm just going to ink around that, and I'm going to use frayed burlap for this. So I'll get my frayed burlap out and my brush, whichever it is, that one. And we'll just ink around the edges, which kind of makes it all look similar. So I'll ink around both of those, back and front, and see you back here. Okay, so that's us inked all the way around there, and that's just going to sit in that crease there and get stuck down to that page. So let's do that first, just kind of makes it a bit easier, I think, in the long run. So I'm going to use Collal for that, and then I can move it to exactly where I want it to be. So we've kind of moved into the greeny pages of the book, and that's fine. I never intended it to be just one colour. Yours, of course, yours can be anything you like. Talking about colour, I was thinking about colouring my hair again. It's a bit, can't decide whether it's just grey or mousy. It's just nondescript as it stands at the moment. So, I don't know, I could go purple, or I don't know, I could go any colour. What do you guys think? Think I should do it or leave it well alone? So take this and stick this exactly where you want it, which is just up to that crease. Hold it like that and push it down, so you've got it right into the crease, but not over the crease. Look at my eyes. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. And then we want to fold this exactly on that line. At the edge of the... Oh, I think this might have been easier to do it before we stuck it down. But never mind, it'll be all right. think we'll be all right anyway. There we go. So that's okay. It's sticking out a little bit, but I can ink that. So that's that way, and then we're going to come back the other way. Not sure that crease we put in was exactly straight, but we can straighten that off. We can do all sorts of things. So fold that up there. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. So we've got lots of journaling in there now. We've got that, and we've got that. Additional journaling. That's going to be hidden. Just get rid of that glue that's there, and collall just comes off a treat when it's just newly down. So there we go. So that's that, and it's all going to get tucked up like that. Let's just burnish those creases in. And you can see that's just over the edge. Don't worry about it. Really, guys, don't worry. Just want to make sure that's not sticking to there, which it's just trying to do. And I'm just going to ink around there. And I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Iced spruce. It's a perfect match for this. So let's just, I haven't got a dauber, so I'm just going to have to use my brush and just go over the edge a little bit. Like that. And that'll be fine. Okay, let's just check that's not sticking. No, we're all right. So the next thing we want to do is make a belly band that ends where that ends. So we can then put an altered paper clip on there to hold that down. So I'll just open that up for the time being, let it dry, and then it won't stick. So I think I'll do the same as I did the last time. I think I'll make it out of black, put some flowers on it that I've inked up. Yeah, I think so. So I want this to be about 2 inches wide. Let's just trim a piece that's 2 inches. Will be plenty wide enough, I'm sure. I was doing it in black. Of course, you would do it in some coordinating colour. And I want it to measure. Let's just take the measurement off here, then we know it will be right. Pencil. So to there. Lovely. And let's just chop that bit off. And there we go. So the next thing to do, I think, is to colour the flowers up. Now I have cut out, die cut several flowers. I don't know which ones I want to use. That one virtually takes up the whole space, doesn't it? Let's see if we put that one down like that. Actually, they look pretty good in just white, don't they? But I am going to colour them. Going to end up with exactly what I had last time. There's nothing wrong with that. Bring that down a little bit. And then put this one on there. Would that work? It's a bit crowded. A bit crowded at the inn. Yeah, I think we're down to the 2 that we had last time. Oh well. They look nice, so why change a good thing? So let's just move this out of the way and we'll get these inked up. So for my inking, I've laid out 3 colours, the iced spruce, evergreen bough and speckled egg. Ooh, horrible noise, sorry. And I probably just want to give this a bit of a clean if I knew where my water was. And I still haven't got myself a That's it. Another blue roll yet. Oh, where's my towel? Which I must do before tomorrow. Right, so there we are. We've got our two things that we want to colour. And I think I'll make a start with, well, I'll just use evergreen ice spruce. Oh, quite a lot of that, isn't there? Where's my property mister bottle? Has anybody seen it? There's too much stuff on my desk again, as per usual. No idea where it is, so let's just go in with this. Wet that down a bit. Then I'm just literally going to dab. Dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. See what we got? Yeah, it comes out quite grey, that ice spruce. Same with this one. Dibby dabby. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think I want any more of that. It is quite grey. Let's just mop that up. Just dry these off quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is because everything's in such a mess. Because I'm doing 2 projects. I should never do 2 projects. Looks pretty dry. Excellent. So move on to the next colour. I think I might do speckled egg. I think this pad's getting a bit tired now, but there'll be something in it. I'd like to know where my proper demister's gone, but it doesn't matter. Demister, what do you call it? Mister bottle. So just same thing, dip, 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 dip. See what you got. Not much is the answer to that. It is just the ink, and actually nothing much is happening. So let's just wipe that off, because that's not doing anybody any good. And move to evergreen bough. There we go. And this is an oxide, so it really should sit on the top and look quite good. So let's just dibby dabby on here. This is mixed media paper. Yeah, they look good. I like that. I like that, I do. And this one. Yep. I like bits of white, but not too much white. Oh, that looks lovely. It looks gorgeous. Let's dry that. I'll just dry that. And I'll be back to you and we'll do another layer. Okie cookie, let's do another layer. Let's build up the depth a little bit. Yeah, that's looking nice. Yeah, they look really nice. I like those. So let's just mop that up first, then I'm off to dry them. Okay, so we've got those dry, and I think they look really quite nice, actually. You can see the different sort of hues in them, which is nice. So we're going to stick them onto here. Let's just check. I really need to wipe my hands. Let's just check that they look okay, but I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, they look nice. They look nice. Now the last one that I did, I put label. Put a label there, didn't I? And I know I have got a label because I've seen, here it is. This one kicking round all day. So yeah, I think that needs a label. But what am I going to stamp on it? That's the question. Where's my Tim Holtz stamps here? See what I can get on it. No, that doesn't fit. Registered, do you fit? Yeah, it fits. Is that the best that we can do? Not there's anything wrong with that. What about perfection? Does it fit? No, not really. Oh, there's some numbers here. Do they fit? No. There's a butterfly. It's a darkroom door one. Don't know what it's doing in this box exactly, but it's where it's decided to live, so that's okay. Oh, there's a big 785. I like that. Can't go wrong with that. I always like using that. And I think I'm going to use one of the inks. I think I'm going to use Evergreen Bough. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. So let's just give it a go. Perfect. Oh, brilliant. Right, put those away. Put Miss P away. There we go. Right, so yeah, that's going to be nice just along there. So let's stick these down. If I can find, yes, it's here. My goodness me. So let's just use this piece of scrap paper and put some sticky dots on the back. And on this one. Oh, I've torn it. Oh no, I was being too rough with it. Oh well, let's see if they stick. If it still wants to. If I can make it into a flower is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I was being way too rough. Huh. And of course the paper's weakened because it's got ink on it, so I'm sure we can still make it up and make it look like a flower. It just wants to stick to me now. It's just being a pain. It really is being a pain. Okay, so is it only me that gets into these muddles? I don't know. Let's pop that there. Come up like that. Stick all of that down. And then see if we can get this looking like it has never torn off. Yeah, of course we can. Perfect. That doesn't look like anything was ever wrong with it. Perfect. And then this one, just down a little bit, over to the edge. Yeah, that's great. Marvellous. Lovely. And then I'll just put some glue on the back of this. We'll stick it in place. There we go. Just want it right way up, about there. Well, yeah, in a little bit, about there. Lovely. I like that, that's nice. It's a nice belly band. So then I'm going to get my jelly roll, if I can find it. There it is. I'm just going to go around the edge like I did with the other one. So just quick little scribbles with little kissy X's. Here and there. It just makes it more of a feature, and the project is black and white, so we're all right. Just making a feature out of it. Looks more like it was cared for than an afterthought, I think. These jelly rolls are great, really good fine liners. Second I said that, it started missing. Like it was listening to me. Honestly. So there we are. Perfect. Right. That looks really nice, I think. I really like that. So we want to put this in our journal, and we want it to end where that ends. So let's make a mark on the background where this ends, and then that's where we want the belly band to go to. So there and there, just in a little bit from there. I can't get my pencil right into it, so it's going to go. Ah yes, of course I can't see the pencil. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. So it's going to come like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so let's stick that down with double-sided. And I have remembered to order some more of this, because I know I'm always saying to you, oh, I haven't got much left. Well, one of these days I'd be saying to you, I haven't got any left. So I bit the bullet last night and ordered some. I do all my best shopping after I've taken my sleeping tablets. Sometimes I wonder what on earth I've ordered. You know, you get up in the morning and Amazon says, thanks for your order. What order was that then? But on this occasion I know it was double-sided, so we're all right. Burnish those down. And this one. So whip the release tape off, like so, and put it the right way is always a help. Pretty sure that's the mark there. So I'm not going to really press that down till I check, but yeah, happy with that. So let's stick the top down as well. Doesn't that look nice? Is it just me? I think that looks nice. And that's all going to get folded up into there, and we're going to do an altered paper clip to hold that. But I really am going to go and wash my hands because they're just tanky. Right, clean as they're going to get. I did scrub them, but some of that ink is not for coming off. Now that needs an altered paper clip to attach this bit to the belly band, but I've ordered some slightly longer paper clips, so I'm going to wait for them to come before I do that bit, which, you know, I think I ordered them last night, so they should come tomorrow, I think. But let's move on to here. So what we want to do is, well, let me show you the other one, the one I'm ahead on. So what I've done is I've added this bit. So many flips, honestly. So I've got this slip pocket here with a couple of charms and stuff on the tags. And then I've added this, which we can build on. And when that's flipped back over, that will flip up over there. So it's got quite a wide spine and a little spine here to accommodate whatever we put in there. So let's have a look and see. So that goes into the back of the slip pocket. Okay, right, fair enough. So I've got myself a piece of the black and white card, and it is very lime green on the back side, but that doesn't matter. So let's see, the slip pocket is going to go there. I don't want to cut this off yet in case I want to use it for something. You know, save putting a hinge in because it's already there. But I think I want it to come this way, and I can cover the outer bit with the collage paper. Okay, so let's cut this off at the height that we want it at. Which is, I'm gonna measure it on the green side, and then I'd stand a chance of seeing it. So that's there. So let's trim that off first of all, and then we'll score it and see where we're at. Trim the trimmer. Don't need these inks for the time being. Let's put them out the way. So whatever height your journal has ended up at, this is the height that you want to make this bit of paper. Really good remnant. Fabulous remnant. So get your scoreboard out next and score at, yikes, everything's so sticky. Score at that's the way I want it to go, and I want this to be the inside. Well, let's just score it and then we'll worry about which side it's on. Score it at 1/2 inch. That's going to be the bit that sticks down to the page. Then score it at 6. Then score it at 6 1/4. There we go. Hey presto. That wasn't so complicated. So that's 1/2 inch, 6 inches and 6 1/4. Excellent. So I want this to be the inside. I'm going to have to fold them this way because that's the way they're creased. But I think I'll have to come back again and crease them the other way. Just make sure before you crease them in that they are actually straight, because sometimes on scoreboards things aren't. So that's that one, and then I've got another one here, and as I say, just make sure it's straight before you burnish it in. There we go. Right, so which is the right way up? That way. So yeah, actually I needed to fold them the other way. This is really good quality, this Elizabethcraftdesigns paper, so it can stand being folded both ways and burnished and all sorts of things. I think the backdrop papers are better from Timmy, but in the days of 12 by 12 some of them used to crack. I'm sure it wasn't just me, they just did crack. Right, so the next thing we need to do is glue this 1/2 inch flap down onto there, onto the edge of there. I won't be doing this section today, that's for another day. Oh my goodness, get out of my way. So I'm just going to snip those corners off at an angle, so you won't see them poking out if they were thinking about doing that. Put some colour on here and we'll glue that down. And there'll be a lot of covering things with the black and white papers, but we'll do it as we come to them. And then we've always got the option of sticking a hinge down before we stick the paper down, which is always good. good option to have. So I'm just going to put this all the way down here. Because we're going to put a full page pocket down here, you'll never see this. Never, ever, ever will it be seen. That looks pretty good to me. Let's press that down, but we always have the option with collal that you can move it. So yeah, that just needs, whoa, the whole thing's decided to pop off, which isn't great. It's not what I was aiming for. So once again, let's just get that right at the bottom, right on the edge, right at the bottom, right at the sides, right at the edge, like so. Yep, goody, 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 excellent. Now I can really press that down. I know that's in the right place. And I can even go so far as to burnish it down. There we go. Got a bit of seepage here, which I don't want. There we go. Right, okay. So we're going to build a pocket there, and then we've got this Flippy Flappy. Oh, is that too long? Oh yeah, that doesn't fold in. Look, it's too long. So I'm just going to leave it just now, because I know you never know what I decide to do with it. That's the thing. So let's concentrate on this page. I've got collal everywhere, but fortunately, like I've said 1001 times, it does roll off if you just rub it. There we go. And I can make the pocket. Paper is certainly sturdy enough, but I don't want to use the black and white paper. I want to use a coloured paper out of the book. So let's see what we've got in the paper department. I'd quite like green, because then it would go with this. So let's just... oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Let's take that out. That's a definite possibility. I love that. Don't know that we're going to find anything I like more. That's the one I used, but I used the card version. Well into the greens here. That's nice as well. Oh, that's nice. A bit plain maybe. That's also very nice. Yeah, that matches nicely as well. Oh my goodness. Then I think we're into the oranges and yellows and stuff, which is not what I'm after. Oh, I love those browns. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with my choice. So this page it is. So I want to have a 1/2 inch gusset on the bottom and down the sides. So let's score 1/2 inch down there. That seems like a feasible way to proceed. So 1/2 inch gusset, like that. Fold that over. And this is just the paper. I don't know if it tells you. I think it's about 120, but it's absolutely adequate for this. So that's going to go there, but I think I'm going to need to put some washi down there. Otherwise you'll just see the hint of that line, which I don't want to see. So let's just get that where we want it and put a mark there, which is the edge that I want. And then I want to score it 1/2 inch from that line. To give me my other gusset. So that line, let's just budge it along till it's properly in a mark. There, I've just budged it along to 7, and I'm just going to score at 7.5, which is meaningless because I've moved my paper along. There we are. So let's fold that one in two. In as well, don't fold it in two. So that's that, and that's, does that fit in there? Where's my hinge? What am I doing? That's just bonkers. Oh, that's my cut line. That's where I need to cut, not score. Silly Benini. So let's just cut on that line, seeing as we've already got it marked. I think that's it there. I'm going to throw that out. I don't think that's worth keeping. I might regret it. Who knows? So let's score down that line. That we marked on the top there. So I'm just going to budge that across to somewhere there. It's fine. Make sure you're tight up against the top. And score where you put your pencil mark. Fold that in. And hopefully it will be something like right. Whoops. So that's going to go there like that. That's going to fold in. Yeah, that is pretty damn near perfect. So I don't want to gusset at the top, so I'm just going to put that there, like that, and just make a mark on the bottom where I need to measure 1/2 inch from. So that's my score line there, and then 1/2 inch beyond that needs to get cut off. So I can probably use this little trimmer. Where's my mark? Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? Where is my mark? Where is my mark? For pity's sake. I'm getting fed up of this. Okay. I think I like it better that way. I think that might be the way we had it. Oh yeah, my mark is there. It's in October. So I need an extra 1/2 inch beyond that. That's right, isn't it? So let's move that along to there and cut that there. I will keep that because that's quite a bit of paper. And let's just check that that's right. I need to score at 1/2 inch. Yeah. I have got a mark there actually, but I'll just reinforce it so I can see the blooming thing. Just open it up, it's just easier to get it straight then. And wherever that mark is. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm getting mighty sick of this. Going doolally. It's in October. Told you that before. There's a little thing here that says October, and it's there. That's where it is. And it's right between 2 lines, of course. There we go. I'm hoping that's straight. I'm hoping it's where it should be. I'm hoping it's straight. It was a bit touch and go. Right, let's fold these in and see if we've got, well, let's cut the corners off first. Just miter these corners and hope it's right now because I've cut the corners in. It's not the end of the world. Right, so fold that up, fold those in, fold that in. Let's have a look. See what we're up to. Yes, that looks pretty good. Yeah, happy enough with that, I think. Yeah, okay. Right, so I need to ink around that, just because I've inked around everything else, really. So let's do that first. Let's ink around that first. Get my inking board out, and I'm going to use ice spruce. And I had a brush before that I was using. Yeah, this one. It's a bit, you know, as we worked out, it's a bit of a grey green, but then so is this, a bit of a grey green. So just come in at the edge, and it does make a difference. There we go. Lovely, that's great. Now, next thing to do is put the slits in for our slit pockets. So I want to just grab my quilting ruler, take my pencil, and I want to come in about 1.5 inches from each side once it's folded over. 1.5 inches from when it's folded over. Just draw a line down there, drawing it quite heavy so I can see, even I can see it. I seem to need new glasses today. Actually, talking of that, I think I do need new glasses. And then I'm going to come down 2 inches, I think. No, maybe 1.75 inches. 1.75 inches, let's give that a go. And draw that along there so it intersects that other line, and then down 4 inches from the top. Yeah, I think so. 4 inches from the top. So that's there. That looks a bit straight. And draw that line in there. Excellent. So we now just want to take our crocodile, or whatever device you use for punching your holes. Go to the middle setting, the small setting, and let's see if we can get this set up so it goes. Will give us the same. Yeah, that's great. So go through exactly where those lines intersect. Oh, I should have put washi tape on first, but I didn't. There we go. Do I think that needs washi tape? Yeah, it might. It just might. So let's get some washi out. Something a bit wider than that, really. And that'll probably do nicely. And I'm just going to glue that into place. Just a little bit on the top. And at the sides there, like that. Just put some washi down. Just to reinforce those holes, really, in that pocket opening. I'll just pop that on there. This washi is really sticky and it probably doesn't need any glue, in all fairness, but once it's on the page you can't get into to glue it, so it's easier to just do this now. And then I'll have to put the holes in again, but that's okay, we can do that. Okay, so now burnish that down. See? So that should hold in place even in case of a nuclear attack. And then get this out again and go through the existing holes that you've got. Just be quite careful that you go through the right hole. There we go, that's fine. Didn't take 2 minutes, did it? So now I'll get my little cutting board out. The little cute cutting board. And my knife and a Timmy ruler. And I'm just going to cut from the bottom of the hole, which is there, to the bottom of the other horizontal hole that's its partner. So just cut down. I'm going to do the bottom side of this one as well when I'm here. And then the top side of both. It's a really quick little page pocket really, and a good way to introduce another colour. So that's that one. And that's that one. There we go. So I feel more reassured knowing that they are reinforced. It's got some straggly little bits on that end there. There we go. So this is the bottom, those are the sides. Okay, so let's get some double-sided. I've got this, which is 1/2 inch, so it should be perfect. Should be, yes. So I'm just going to pop that over there and do all 3 sides with it. I don't know if this one does actually tear off. It doesn't appear to want to. So let's use the scissors then. This is very tight for space, but it does fit just. Come back and tidy that up. There we go. Lovely. So let's just make sure everything is as it should be. That's a bit long, so let's cut that off. That's all right. That's a bit long. Always cut it from the back, use it as a template. Burnish those down and then we're ready to stick the pocket in pretty much. There is one additional thing we need to do. There we go. Right. So what I want to do is put glue on the top, from the top down to where that slit is, and just stick that down because we're never going to want to get in there. So, well, let's stick the bottom on first. That's generally what I do and it serves me well, so let's do that. So this wants to be right on that crease, right at the bottom, right there. Perfect. So if I fold that in, am I all right? If I fold that in, am I all right? No, I'm a bit too far over. So let's hope this blooming tape's gonna... Oh yes, look at that. Oh, don't look at that. That's sticky tape, isn't it? You can always warm it up. It does come off much easier if you warm it up. So let's try this again. Today's been a catalogue of horrors, really. I must say I haven't enjoyed it. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, well that's anything but perfect. I'm going to put some glue on it. I'm going to use collal so I can move it if necessary. And I want to pay attention to this side and get that right where it needs to be, which is there along the bottom. Yeah, that's fine because we're going to put washi up there. Yeah, so that's that. What was the drama about, I wonder? Whoops, just knocked that out of position. There we go. Perfect. That folds in. Yeah, okay. So, no drama here, guys. So what I'm going to do now is just put my glue on the top of this pocket from the very top edge down to maybe where the washi tape is. That'll be fine. Take my release tape off. There we go. Get this in the right direction. Hold your edges in, fold it up, and everything should be fine. Should, I say, because you know what sort of day we've had. So is that folding in all right? I think so. Yeah, I believe it is. So I want some washi down here because I don't want to see this lime green, and we've got that washi other places anyway, so it'll be fine. So let's just put a bit of glue down there. A little bit down there. I quite like this washi actually. Despite the fact it's necessary, it's really lending a design feature, really. I do like it. But it is very non-stick, so you have to help it on its way with a bit of glue. But that's okay. I'd rather discover that now than later. So let's get that exactly on the inch mark. Oh, need to move up. There we go. There we go. That's lovely. I really like that. And then I'm just going to fold that backwards and trim that off there. That's great. Do you remember the advert for Frosties we used to have with Tony the Tiger? That's great. I do actually like Frosties, but I can't really have them because they're too sugary. So unfortunately, as with all the things I like, I can't really have them. I do have one treat a day, 100 calorie or thereabouts, less, not more, treat. And today it was 5 Smarty mini Easter eggs. They were nice, I can tell you. So that's that. So now we've got our 2 places that are reinforced with washi to put our tags in. So let's just do that. So what are we going to make the tags out of? Very good question. Black and white, do you think? We could do them similar to that, couldn't we? In fact, I think that's what I might do. I like it. So yeah. So I'll leave it there, but what I'm going to do is press the wrong button. What I'm going to do is cut some more of my wildflower shapes, die cut some more, and put them onto my tags that I'm going to put in those slit pockets. So that's all that you're missing really today. And then when we come back, hopefully I'll have my longer paper clips so we can make our, you don't need to see my face. We can make our altered paper clip to go there, and I will make these 2 in the interim because you don't need to see that. There's nothing fancy going on at all. And then we'll make a start on this bit here. Haha, fun was had by all. So thanks for joining me today. I've just realised now that you can see through there and you can see that lime, which I don't really want to see, but I don't know how I can alter it now. Should have thought about it, but I didn't. So, sorry about that, guys. I don't know, I haven't been on my game today at all. Not in any way, shape or form. Some days I like that. But I've given you enough, I think, that you can proceed with. I do like that smoky sort of green colour. I do wish that I'd thought about those prior, but I didn't. So I'll see you very soon when we'll march on with this. So thank you very much and bye.